130 reasons I embraced atheism is that I don't have to have shame and guilt and hate myself, either outwardly or inwardly. I don't have a standard I hold myself that, well, God's perfect and what is this? Yeah, I don't have that. I'm a decent person because I make the world a better place every day I wake up. I make that choice. I'm not a decent moral person because I believe in a male God who ordered genocide in the Old Testament. So, I love that I can look at my body and use my body in any way I want, in a positive way. And there's still a little shame because you can't be in an environment for 31 years and 7 months later, well, there's no shame. It doesn't work like that. I mean, you need extensive therapy to overcome the horrible inner voice that tells you you don't deserve anything, which is the basis of you need a savior complex. And I don't have to have shame. I don't have to explain myself to anybody. I don't give answer to anybody. As long as I don't break the law, I don't answer to anybody. I can live my life and pursue what makes me happy because what I want is pushing me toward healthy goals and a healthy existence. That's why when I want to move toward a goal, I ask my therapist, is this a healthy goal? Is this something, is this goal something I'm using to avoid something? Is this goal going to get me what I need, what I desire? Is this going to make me a better person? And I've been in extensive therapy to overcome the purity culture, sexual dysfunction creating, we create our own addicts and find a solution we caused kind of thing. I mean, 1 out of 4 women have severe physical and emotional disorders due to the shame complex of Christianity. I mean, talking about vulnerability and intimacy causes me to have panic attacks. So, and I have never done it. So, I don't even want to know what it would be like if that was actually a possibility. But therapy always helps me to, I have that inner voice of shame. But like homophobia, I choose, I know what you are, I'm doing this instead. And it takes a lot of extensive therapy and facing your innermost demons to get away from religious shame, which is why I have religious trauma syndrome, religious OCD. I mean, I have so many complexes due to religious submessaging. It is unbelievable. So, every day is an adventure. But I don't want to start it, I don't want to be in it, and I don't want to end every day thinking about every wrong decision I've ever made. I don't want to have sexual shame. I don't want to see my pursuit of getting more money and having a safer, more independent future as greed. I don't want to live my life being told I'm selfish because I have boundaries and I pursue my own internal wholeness. I'm done with being responsible for every man's thought and behavior. I'm done with dressing in ways that cover my body, make me look hideous, to hide the fact that regardless of how you dress, if the men around you don't see you as a human being, I don't care what you're wearing. It's not going to make a difference. It's just an excuse. And I'm tired of the internal shame that's so powerful. It really does cause people to end their lives because they can't cope or they don't have access to coping mechanisms. Shame is something I no longer identify or want. That religion can keep it. They can choke on it for all I care. But I am not going to shame people for living their best life. I'm not going to shame people who get abortions because I have no problem getting one myself. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm saying I probably would if I got pregnant. I'm not going to see myself as dirty because I have sexual thoughts. And I'm not broken because I don't choose to pursue a sexual relationship. I'm done with shame. I'm done where every time I watch a movie or read a book or do something my family does not ever support, like celebrating Halloween and watching the Easter Beagle. I'm tired of having shame of what happens if they ever know about it. I'm just done. Because regardless of how I live, they're not going to respect me. They're not even going to acknowledge that I exist. I don't care. I just don't. As long as I'm not doing something wrong, I just don't care. And by the way they behave, they don't care either.